Hi everybody, welcome to the Manifold channel. Let's take a look at the wonderful new changes to the labeling system in Manifold System Release 9. All this works in the free Manifold Viewer as well. Let's create a label, and we're going to create a label for this map called Mexico, and down here is the Mexico table. It's the attribute table for the for this particular drawing, and I'm just going to keep that in view so you can see the various fields that are attribute fields that are involved with the Mexico drawing here in the map. And to create labels for that, let's right click on Mexico and choose Create New Labels. Let's see, where are we? Right there. And we'll call it Mexico Labels, and let's edit the text that we want in the labels. And the way this works is we have a wonderful new dialog here where you can use fields and expressions. We can use multiple fields. So let's call this state for the states of Mexico, and here that'll use the name field. And on the next line we want the population. Let's just call that pop, and let's put population like that. Click OK, and that's our expression. Click Create Labels, and there we've created a labels component. Let's drag and drop that into the map, and there you can see how we've created the labels component. Okay, now let's zoom in here a little bit farther so we can see the labels a little bit better. And I'm not going to bother with formatting or anything like that. I just want to show how to do content in the labels. And there's a wonderful addition to the style pane, where when you open the style pane for labels, you can see it has the edit text. It has the text here for the labels, and we can choose edit text. So let's change this text a little bit. And what we're going to do is we can use expressions, because we now have a full expression builder that we can use here. So for the population, instead of having the population, let's do the double left bracket, and that's going to be the population divided by 1,000, and that's going to be K. So that's going to be a number K, so that'll be the population in thousands, and this just means that's an expression in there. So we can click OK, and you can see how that's changed. Okay, well, we probably want to round that a little bit, so since we're writing expressions here, let's edit that text again. And within an expression, white space doesn't matter, so we can clean this up a little bit here. Put it on separate lines or set that off even like that. And let's change that, so let's use the round function, round, and enter that. So that'll round off the population. Click OK, and that's our new expression. And now you can see that the population's been rounded. So we have what's on top is just a straight use of the name field, and what's down here, the second line, is just a straight use of the population field divided by 1,000, and that it's rounded. And we can use any of the SQL functions that we have available in Manifold and expressions. So let's edit the text and let's change this some more. I'll get rid of the white space to give me more room to work with here. I'm doing this in a video. So this will make everything easy, and let's put something here called area, and for the area I'll use an expression, and what I'll do is I want to use the geom and your operators, and put area. So geom area, that's what I want to use, and let's just put the I'll double click here to use the builder, and we'll go back here to the oops, got to get rid of that from the filter, into the fields, and let's double click on geom to enter that geom, so I won't type it, and tolerance I'll put here 0, so I can use the area builder to build expressions. And let's see what that does. That's going to be a really long area, so we're going to want to round that, and we also want to divide that. Let's divide that by let's divide it by 1,000,000. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it's 100,000. 1, 2, 3. That should be about right. Is that right? Yeah, right there. So that's like 1,000,000. Okay, so let's do that, and you can see that's a smaller number, but we still want to round it. Okay, so let's round it. I'll copy from here. Copy that. Click round, and I'll put the other close pair in right there. So there. So you can see it's that easy to create labels, and you can format these in all the usual way. For example, we can make this 12 points, and all that other stuff, and change the color if we want. So let's change the color to like dark green. That should make it nice and ugly. And of course, all the other usual formatting things that we want to do. Right here, for example, we can create a shadow. Let's make that black, and let's make that 1 point, something like that. Click OK. So there's no end to however beautiful and how ugly you want to make these labels look using formatting. Anyway, the message here is the content. It's how you can now create labels using multiple fields, and you can create fields using expressions, including all the wonderful SQL functions that are there that are available in Manifold. There's hundreds of them that work with text. So for example, you can do things like case, uppercase, lowercase, and concatenations, and also all sorts of other things. This is just a quick first look, so we'll keep it short. Just a 5-minute tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the new labeling system. All the labels, if you're done in previous versions of Release 9, will work unmodified, because the system automatically recognizes those and supports those as well. So you can just start using the new system and go to town with it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye from Manifold Land. Well, that was fun. If you want to see more, visit us at www.manifold.net. As always, Manifold delivers the world's most advanced, highest quality spatial products for GIS and DBMS at a low price that you can afford. Once again, that's manifold.net. See you soon.